Yeah, I think we'll get into it today. Again, welcome existing members and any prospective members that are out there. A special warm welcome to you to today's presentation. For those who I haven't met, Rob Finlayson is my name. I'm the Business Development and Relationship Manager for the Waikato Chamber of Commerce, responsible for everything membership-wise here at the Chamber, both onboarding new members and also retaining our existing database. I'm going to make a PowerPoint presentation today on how to maximise the value-added membership. I'm just going to share my screen now and pop into that presentation for you. Bear with me a second. Hey, before I kick off, also sitting online today, we have Rebecca Wiley. Rebecca Wiley is our membership coordinator. She also supports me with everything membership. So from time to time, you may have emails or phone calls coming through from Rebecca. So great to have her on board helping us out as well. What I'm going to do is just jump into the PowerPoint, build a bit of membership capability to start with, and then dive into how you can get that value out of your membership through the key different areas in there. Membership capability. So building that capability for you, at the moment we have 850 members that are members of the Waikato Chamber. We have members in Australia, Tauranga, Bay of Plenty, Taupo, not even in the Waikato region, but yes, most of those businesses are located here. Out of that 850 businesses, once they then list their staff into their staff rep list, they then fall into a database of over 7,000 members. So that's your reach and your potential through your membership. Is not only can you reach out to 850 businesses, you can also tap into a database of 7,000 plus people to promote your business and your products and services to them. The Chamber of Commerce is actually an international paid membership-based organisation. It's been around for 120 years, 45 million members globally, 14,000 other chambers around the world. Should you or your business be an exporting, importing business, we can help you connect globally through the International Chambers of Commerce. Membership size, we've got 80% of our membership are small to medium business, and the remaining 20% are mid to large business. 80% SMB, it's a pretty traditional model throughout New Zealand. Small, medium business are the backbone of New Zealand business. So that's your makeup of your membership capability. The Chamber is a values-based organisation based around 4 key values of connecting members with like-minded members for mutual benefit. It's about inspiring our members through our actions or from event presentations. Helping to grow your business. How do we grow your business? Help you grow your business from being a good business through to a great business. And also representation. Representation could be through advocacy or lobbying. Just before I kick on, I just wanted to also add in there, there is a chat box as well. You can add comments in there as we move through, or should you have any questions, you can enter those into the Q&A, and we will dive into the Q&A at the end of the presentation just to highlight that for you. All right. Chamber benefits and opportunities. I always pitch it to members and prospective members. There's 5 key areas that you need to be working to get that value out of your membership. Number 1 is attending events, and I will dive into these a little deeper very shortly. Number 2 is taking up the free and the paid advertising options or sponsorship opportunities, which again will help you raise your brand awareness and profile of your business and services here in the Waikato. Number 3 is probably one of the most underutilized areas of every member's membership, which is using the membership portal. All right. Off the back of the membership portal, we also have other benefits. People always ask, what are the benefits? And some of these benefits can be located within your Chamber phone app. Number 4 is advocacy and lobbying and exporting support. A lot of members, people in the community probably wouldn't even realise that the advocacy work and the lobbying that the Chamber does behind the scenes to help get initiatives over the line is pretty phenomenal. Number 5 is training. We now provide an array of training modules and seminars. We survey our members every year. You know, what more value could the Chamber be providing? And training was certainly something that came through loud and clear last year that we need to be doing more of. Diving down into those 5 key areas a little bit more. Number 1, events. This year alone, we're going to be holding in excess of 80 events per year. Events provide networking, they provide connection, they provide education and information opportunities through those events. If you're not familiar with any of our events, just going through those very briefly, Waikato Business Awards, coming up very shortly actually on the 21st of November. 3 ways you can get value out of attending the awards. Number 1, you can book a couple of tickets, you can book a table, you can go and sit in the corner over there, you can eat, drink and be merry and celebrate business success. That is perfectly fine. Or number 2, you could look at using this as a networking opportunity. I think this year we have somewhere in the vicinity of 750 people already booked for the event. There's your networking opportunity on the night, as you can get around the other 74 tables that are there and go and network, talk about your product and your services, find out what other people do, you know, what mutual benefits are there on the night. Or number 3, you could look at entering into the awards. As a lot of members do. Why do people enter into the awards? It's for the takeaways that they can get out of entering into the business awards, other than just celebrating business success. We do monthly BA4s. By the way, we don't do events in January. We don't do events in December. BA4s held monthly, always at a different member's business premise. And this is a great networking event where members can host a BA4 at their business premise, and they have a captured audience in their business premise that they can get out there and network with on the night. Again, looking for that mutual benefit. Midday Masterclass, exactly what we're doing today. Today is a virtual session. We also do online sessions. Sometimes it could be a business holding a Midday Masterclass within their boardroom. It's got to have an educational or an informative component to it. It can't be a sales pitch as to what their business does. Westpac Smarts. Westpac Smarts is a Westpac event. We simply go and push the event out to our database of over 7,000 people. Traditionally, loans, mortgages, investments have been the topics of discussion there. Last year, certainly opened up their vision and had presentations on AI, the importance of women in the workplace, leadership and resilience, really, concrete stuff that helps all sorts of business. Our golf day coming up in mid-February next year. This year, for example, we had 140 corporate golfers. It is pretty much just about all sold out already, but if you're still interested, do inquire and get in quick. I think we've just about sold out all the tee times for next year, plus sponsorship. Sponsorship is a good opportunity to get your product out in the golf course. You've got 140 corporate golfers walking past your hole that you can tell your story to. They might not need your products and services on that day, but they might the next day, or they might know someone who knows someone that does. New member evenings, those of you that haven't joined yet, we hold these quarterly, always down at Good George. And this is a fun night. In the picture there, that's at Good George, where we have a bit of fun. We do a bit of network. We do a lot of networking. We do a game where we encourage members to get into groups, and we do a bit of a quiz just to get them talking to one another. And it just helps our new members feel a little bit more welcome to coming on board. Waikato Wahine Collective is a relatively new event, which we did start late last year. We just had an event day before, which is all about empowering and inspiring women, wahine, in the Waikato business community. Just an opportunity for them to get together and network with like-minded wahine in the community. Inspirational speakers, networking opportunities, a great little event. Moving down to the South Waikato, as some of you may know or might not know, we do have a presence down in the South Waikato currently, where we're providing chamber services to the South Waikato. We're also holding a few events down there as well. And again, any Waikato Chamber member, be you up in Hamilton or Huntly or Ngaruahe for that matter, you can also attend those events. Expand your networking footprint and get down to the South Waikato, where we're obligated to do 4 events down there next year. Plus, we're also looking at doing 2 BA4 networking events down there. So if you want to spread your footprint, widen your networking opportunities, we encourage you to come down to the South Waikato and attend those events next year. Often events are free or at discounted rates for members. Non-members will pay for an event except for the Inspire event. That is a free event for non-members to attend. But again, just as another advantage for our members is they don't have to pay to go to those events. Okay, on to number 2, advertising and sponsorship. Advertising. So we provide free options that you can do within the portal that I'll get to, or you can take up paid advertising options. So right at the top of the list there, you can see EDMs, electronic direct mailouts. So we'll send out an exclusive EDM all about your business, and I do have some examples of these following up on the next slide, which we send out on your behalf to a database of over 4,000 people, either on a Tuesday or a Thursday, subject to availability. Cost for these, you're looking at $429, but your open rates, your conversion rates are very high. On average, you're looking at around about 38% for an opening rate. You're looking at on average 2 to 3% for a click-through. So on a database of 4,000, you're looking at roughly 120 to 140 click-throughs. What you do with those people once you've got them on your website or in your email box, over to you, how you extract money out of them or engage with them. But it is a very powerful tool. Voyager Boat Trailers, they're a member here in North Tarapa. They did an EDM previously. I went out and saw them. I did a refresher for them. I knew they did an EDM just a week before, albeit not that long ago. I said, hey, in a week, what sort of inquiries have you had? Rob, I've had 5 inquiries. Hey, that's fantastic. But I got one firm booking out of this EDM. Oh, that's great. What was that? He said, see that boat trailer at the window there? I said, yeah, that's a hefty boat trailer. What's that worth? He said, $5,000. So his investment then of $399, now $429, he spent $400 and he got a $5,000 trailer out of it. So they do work. They are very powerful tools. Your second option is a fortnightly newsletter. Again, a sample coming up on the next slide. These go out every second week through our newsletter to a database of over 7,000 plus people. As you'll see, the adverts sit very high within our newsletter. So at a cost of $199, your readership, again, highly likely, opening rates of newsletters sitting at similar 37, 38%. Website banner advertising. Website banner advertisements will sit on our event calendar page. So these will sit on that page for a whole month, all right, for an investment of only $159, and you've got that exposure on the event calendar for a whole month. The exposure you get for the whole month, we can actually load up to 4 advertisers on that page at once, but those advertisers will just rotate on that page. So again, some great coverage on there. Every member who joins up, signs up as a new member, will also have the opportunity to create their own free profile. And that's a profile that they create. We combine that together, the text and the image, and we put that in the next available newsletter. So should you be a prospective member and you do get around to doing a profile, make sure you do it quickly. The sooner you get it in, the sooner we can load it into our newsletter, coming out every 2 weeks. CEO Thoughts. Don, our Chief Executive, compiles monthly comments that I suppose are one end of the scale, all about creating debate. So he may put comments out there that might be appeasing the membership at one end. At the other end of the scale, he might be making comments that are, ticking people off. But that's Don's job as the Chief Executive, is to create that conversation and debate here in the community. Sponsorship of events or community give back. Some people see this as sponsorship, some people see it as community give back. Sponsorship of the chamber of an event are perfect ways for getting your brand awareness out there into the community. For example, our platinum sponsors, a lot of them are in there have set deliverables, or ROIs that we have to achieve. Some of them are in there just for community give back. And that's a remit that they have with their business. So that's pretty exciting that people then choose to use the Chamber of Commerce as an organisation to raise brand awareness and profile of their business through the Chamber happenings and events. Member directory profile listing. Now, this is really important to get this maximised, i.e. adding photos, logos, videos, driving directions to your office, your opening hours, your phone numbers, not just a business name or a phone number like some do. Maximise this to the hilt. So the SEO, the Google search that we use in the background, the more content you have in your profile, i.e. with fluffy logos and photos and videos, will bring your business out a lot quicker. All right. It will also, in turn, create a lot of backlinks through to your website as well. And that's even great for you guys as well, not just one-way traffic. There's also backlinks that you can get by maximising the value out of your membership. And again, I've got an example of a directory listing further on. LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook are the social media platforms that we push out chamber happenings and events, member good news stories from time to time, subject to availability. You may have a story you think is worthy that we might be able to push out as well within the database reach. Here's some examples for you of the advertising pack download. So on the left, you can see a copy of an EDM that Montana have done recently. As an example. Next one across is an example of a newsletter advertisement, Raglan Boat Party. And then the next one is the placement of that advert. So you can see within our newsletter how high that advert does sit within that newsletter. So again, your readership, your opening rates of newsletters around about 37%. So the readership of your advert is highly likely within that newsletter. Thirdly, you've got a copy of the Sky City advert there. The Sky City advert sits right above our event calendar page. So your exposure is very high and likely. Our website has something like 5,000 to 6,000 visitations a month. One of the number one key pages people go to is the event calendar, and sitting right above your our event calendar could be your advertisement sitting in there for a whole month. Number 3, member portal and chamber app. Like I said, the member portal, probably one of the most utilised areas. And you can do all this stuff from sitting at your desk on your PC. This stuff costs you nothing. It's just going to give you greater reach into the membership, better brand awareness and profile. Number 1, my recommendation is you maximise your business profile directory. Really important to get that all maximised. Like I said, photos, logos, videos, tell people what you do. You know, you'd be surprised how many people don't even tell people what they do as a member. It's important to capitalize on this by maximizing your business profile. When members join, one of the key things they always ask me, Rob, what are the benefits of being a member of the chamber? And one of those areas you can also add is by adding a member-to-member deal, or you can also, sorry, I'm ahead of myself, you can message members via the chamber portal. So in the back end of the portal, there's a messaging service that you can utilize from sitting on your PC to reach out and engage with members. You can, though, only use this service up to 4 times annually. We've had to do that to stop members spamming the whole database. So, for example, you could reach out to Fred Smith at ABC Limited, create your message of introduction, and you can send your message off to Fred Smith. That, though, is deemed as one use of the messaging service. What I do promote, though, is actually going and targeting a whole business sector. So by targeting a whole business sector, you're going to get a high number of emails going out to a variety of contacts with one message. Just be aware that all the messaging services you are using does come to us. Firstly, so we're going to please and vet your message, make sure it's not spam, make sure it's relevant for that member before we hit the approve button to enable it to go. There's also a job vacancy portal in the back end of this, and I know at the moment you can go to Trade Me, you can go to Seek. I met with someone this morning, they're telling me how expensive they were. Here's a job vacancy portal, a site in the portal that you can utilise that costs you nothing. Again, I know you're going to get greater reach through Seek and Trade Me. You're going to get better ROI at a cost. This here is a free service that costs you nothing to put a job vacancy into the chamber portal. Promote your events. You might be doing, and I promote this to real estate agents. You might have an open home. You might have an auction that you're doing. You, as a member of the chamber, can load your auction or your open home into our event calendar. You might be doing your own type of event. That you can go into the portal, you can load your event. We will then approve that. We'll need to review and approve it. Once it's approved, that then drops into our event calendar. So one of the most visited pages within our website is the event calendar. Again, 5,000 to 6,000 visitations a month. They're going into the chamber event calendar. What events have the chamber got on this month? Oh, look, there's Fred Smith from XYZ Real Estate Agent. He's got an open home. I'm looking for an open home. So load your events into the event calendar, but you can only do 2 of those per month. This is just to stop some organisations downloading 28, 30, 31 events on every day of the month. You can also create member promo zone adverts. So this is an advert that you can create in the back end of the portal, all about your business and your services. You submit that, we review and approve. That then also drops into our website. So now you've got 4 pages of visibility within our website with 5,000 to 6,000 visitations a month. You've got your member directory listing, you've got your member-to-member deal, you've got an event in the event calendar, and now you've got a member promo zone, all on 4 different pages within our website. The Chamber app. So this is a Chamber app that will hold your membership. We offer National Alliance partners in there as well as local offers. Again, while I'm here, I'd just like to maybe ask you to throw down into the chat box if you've got the app. We'd just be interested to see how many of you are on the app at the moment. Yesterday, we signed up our 1,000th person onto the app. So that's the type of exposure that you get through putting an offer into the app. We do prefer high value offers that go into the app, but as a member, you can forward your offer onto me. I'll manually load that into the app. Again, 1,000 users are using that app, and members are just looking for means of ways of how they can save money for their business or save money for themselves personally. So get onto the app, and there will be some information in this as well later on. Member portal. So here's an example of this is a member offer that sits within the member-to-member deal by JAS Accounting. And then over on the right is the PDF for the Chamber on the Go app. So this is the home page on the right, what the membership looks like. There's a supplier button on the top right. You click into the supplier offering and up will come all of our National Alliance and our local Waikato member offers, and they're all to help you save money. There are a couple of QR codes that you can scan, iOS or Android, or go to the into the phone app and download Business Chamber Partners on the App Store, and you can get that app downloaded into your phone by creating a password and login. Number 4, advocacy, lobbying and exporting support. We provide business or sector support via advocacy lobbying. A lot of the advocacy and lobbying that the Chamber does is traditionally behind closed doors, and a lot of our members don't even get to see what we're doing. We are very hot and strong on roading infrastructure. So you will have noticed recently the Cambridge to Pairiri double laning has been approved. We've been lobbying on that since 2017. Just the other day, the Transport Minister announced that the Southern Links is going to be commenced shortly. So Southern Links will commence from Greenwood Street to Hakaru Drive out to the airport. The land that's going to open, the driving times that's going to reduce, the speeding up of business around town helps business productivity. Improving business productivity improves and increases more revenue for members. We educate and inform on business and community issues or challenges. So you as a member have the opportunity to approach the Chamber and say, I've got a challenge or an issue or opportunity. I need, debated or targeted at local council, or it might be something that we can take to central government down in Wellington as well. International business delegations. We get often approached by international delegations coming from overseas that want to come and experience what business the Waikato has, to make those mutual connections with international business. We're also involved out at NZ National Field Days. We also this year and next year will be hosting international business delegations that are attending field days. We want to take them around and introduce them to our members that are at field days, so we can also help make those business connections even at field days. Paid export electronic documentation services. So just for those that are into exporting or are exporting, we provide online documentation services. We provide in-person documentation services that enables those exporters to send their goods and services overseas, accompanied by documentation like certificates of origin and free trade agreements. That is charged at a cost, so that is an additional paid service for those members. International business connectivity via the International Chambers of Commerce. So like I said in the outset, we can connect you to 14,000 chambers globally if you are an international exporter or importer, or you might be an investor, looking to engage with business around the globe. We can, where we can possible, connect you with those types of businesses. Number 5, training. Training came about last year from members. When we survey every year, we survey members and say, what more value could the Chamber be providing you? And the training came out very loud and clear last year. I need to be training my staff. I need to upskill my staff. Upskilling my staff will help, therefore, help grow and improve my business. I need to be training my staff because I need to retain them at the moment. I can't afford to let them go because it's a very difficult employment market out there. So members are out there training their staff to do what they can to keep them, because I don't want them to go in a very difficult employment market out there. So what we put on is we've got educational seminars, workshops and training sessions that provide personal and staff development. So again, that personal development helps me as an individual, that helps my organisation, or as an employer, I can put it into my staff to help with staff development, improve and grow theirs as well. Different types of training we offer: sales skills, financial skills, business owner programs or public speaking courses. Courses aimed at inspiring or helping businesses grow. All courses that we're working with now, and you can appreciate the Chamber gets approached just about every week. Oh, I've got a fantastic training product. You should go and push this through your membership. One, you need to be a member, then we'll consider it. Two, your training program needs to be management capability funded. All right, so that means that anyone registering for an event can apply through the RBP, Regional Business Partner Program, which is held by SOTA Inc. here in Hamilton. SOTA get money provided to them by MB, the government, to train and upskill businesses here in the Waikato. So as someone attending and registering for one of our events, again, one of the other key benefits is you're going to get a member price that's lower than what a non-member price is. So again, there's a saving difference just by being a member. And then secondly, you can also go and apply through the RBP to get management capability funding as a member to even reduce potentially the cost of your price even further. All right, so that's what management capability funding is. Just talk about Union Square meeting rooms. So as you may be aware or not aware, the Chamber are located in Union Square. We're very privileged to be here and amongst the growing corporate CBD hub of Hamilton City. I'm in one of those rooms here at the moment, located here at Union Square. Union Square is a premium commercial development location. There is car parking on site available as well. Within the ground floor where the Chamber are located here, and again, I open a warm welcome to anyone you're passing by to pop in and see us. We have 3 meeting rooms that are available, and they seat 8 people. Beautiful leather chairs that you can see in the photo there. We have EasyCast available, so you can cast your laptop up onto the screen for your meetings. We have complimentary Wi-Fi, air-conditioned rooms. You can apply Teams and Zooms and Google access through the casting screen. We have a fully catered kitchen next door here, so you can bring in your own catering if you're here for the day or the morning, or we can organise catering for you on your behalf at your cost. Now, another benefit for Chamber members is that we offer a discounted member hourly rate. So off the street, you're going to be paying $59, including GST per hour. We also provide half-day and full-day rates. However, if you email the Chamber at info@ as a member, you're going to receive that hourly rate of $49 per hour, including GST. So again, there's another saving and benefit by being a Chamber member. Yeah, I hear you say you may have meeting rooms on site, but you might want a confidential off-site meeting room one day. These are the perfect rooms for doing that, and we'd love to see you in here. So where to from here? So what I would suggest is reaching out to your primary representative. If you've got no idea, do ask within the office or reach out to me. I'm happy to advise who your primary rep is. It's important that you have a primary rep at your end who is going to drive your membership, all right? Someone whom will disseminate information. It might be the newsletter, it might be CEO thoughts to relevant and prospective people. So again, you're all able to maximize the value out of your membership. And it is really important that that person updates and adds staff into your new rep list as they come and go, all right? Unfortunately, I can't do that for 850 organisations, so we are reliant on your primary reps to do that, all right? Maximise your member directory profile. And within our resource tab on our website, there is a how-to YouTube video that you can utilise after this event. You can go in there and learn and download that and find out how to do that. But again, like I said in the outset, it's really important that you maximise your membership directory. If you want me to go in and have a look after you've had a play around with it, I'm more than happy to go in on your behalf and have a look and maybe make some further suggestions or recommendations about what you'd be doing to enhance your membership profile even more. Register to event for upcoming events. So when your primary rep adds you in as a new staff member, they can also tick a little box at the bottom of adding the new rep in, which will then send you an automated email where you can create your own password and login to jump into the Chamber event calendar. So you can go and register for your own events. You don't have to come back to the Chamber primary rep to get access. You can do that yourself. The primary rep has higher access into the membership portal, which they can go in and manage and look after, i.e. putting in events, creating member-to-member deals, member promo zone, populating your profile and those sorts of things. But with your password and login, you can go into the event calendar and register for the events that you want to go to. Again, the primary rep adds those deals, adds events, take advantage of the free advert if you're a new member. Also sign up to the Chamber app. I can see applications coming through online already from, just mentioning on this presentation today. So it's great. It's great value. Lots of savings and discounts that you can make. Or you can apply to have one loaded into the app, and we'll pop it in there. I mentioned the resource tab. So for further assistance after this event, you can utilize the resource tab on our website. And in there, click on that, you will find the how to maximize the value of membership. You click on that button and it's going to open up a whole heap of suggestions and recommendations on how to maximize the value of your membership. I thought I'd just put a bit of an example of a pretty good membership directory profile. So this is split in half. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get the whole directory listing onto one page. This is Greenlight Insurance Brokers. This is a copy of their directory profile. So again, you can see the logos they've got at the top. They've got photos at the bottom. Perhaps they could put a video in there. They have photos of employees. They've got their opening hours. They've got their address, driving directions to their office. They tell people what the heck they do. So that's a pretty good example of what a membership profile should and could look like. So I just put that in there as an example. So just finishing up here, I've got my contact details in here. Today we will be forwarding a link of this presentation to you so you can refer back to this at any time. This link will eventually also feature within our website. So you can use this as a tool, not only through the email that you're going to get today to refer back to if you've forgotten or can't remember, that's perfectly fine. Refer to this presentation link or go into our website. There's resource tabs in there that'll help you to maximize the value out of your membership. Some really important stuff in there. So there's my contact email, contact mobile, the office email address, and the office phone number as well. So again, just a humble thanks to everyone for joining on board today. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to be able to present to you, what the Chamber does and how you as a member can maximise that value out of your membership. So when your invoice does come around in 12 months' time, you do see and appreciate the value and know how to get that value out of your membership. Just going to go into questions. So I am going to drop out of the presentation and we're just going to go through any Q&A that anyone has added into the presentation while we've been there. So be with me. We'll just jump into Q&A. Okay, again, thanks very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for your time. Much appreciated.